Hey guys, welcome to another video. In one of the biggest celebrity cash-outs ever, Kylie Jenner sold half of her cosmetics brands earlier this year. The small language of the agreement, however, discloses that she has been exaggerating the scope and performance of her company several years. Keep watching to see why Kylie Jenner is no longer a billionaire. Number 5. Biggest celebrity payout. It was a turning point for her family when Kylie Jenner, the youngest member of the family, sold 51% of her Kylie Cosmetics business to the cosmetic giant Coty in a $1.2 billion transaction in January. The deal, one of the biggest celebrity payouts ever, appeared to validate what Kylie had been claiming all along, and what Forbes had said in March 2019, that Kylie Jenner was in fact a billionaire, at least before the coronavirus. In 2018, Kylie Jenner said her cosmetics business was on pace to sell more than $300 million worth of makeup when we met her. In truth, only $125 million were made. Coty chairman Peter Harf raved over Kylie when the company announced the purchase in November, calling her a modern-day star with an excellent grasp of the beauty consumer. However, a less enticing reality was revealed in the contract's small print. One of the family's best-kept secrets has been revealed by documents made public by publicly listed Coty over the last 6 months. Kylie's company is far smaller and less successful than the family has spent years convincing the cosmetics industry and other outlets, including Forbes. Number 4. Blatant fabrications. Of all, one might expect white lies, omissions, and blatant fabrications from the family who developed and commercialized the idea of famous for being famous. However, the unusual lengths to which the Jenners have been willing to go, including inviting Forbes into their mansions and CPA's offices, and even creating tax returns that were probably forged, reveals just how desperate some of the ultra-rich are to look even richer. This is similar to Donald Trump's decades-long obsession with his net worth. Everything the Kardashian-Jenner family does, in Stephanie Wiesink's opinion, is oversized. A consumer goods analyst at Jefferies. It has to be larger than it is to keep on brand. Forbes now believes that Kylie Jenner is not a billionaire, even after she received an estimated $340 million after taxes from the transaction. In light of this new information and the effects of COVID-19 on beauty stocks and consumer spending. Number 3. Kylie's makeup line. In November 2015, Kylie introduced her first run of 15,000 lip kits, which included a lip liner and matching lipstick, using $250,000 of her profits from modeling, sponsorships, and keeping up with the Kardashians' appearances. The $29 kits sold out in just a minute thanks to a shrewd Instagram promotion. She subsequently told Forbes, "Before I even refreshed the website, everything was sold out." By the end of 2016, Kylie had hundreds of new items and had established a name for herself as a rapidly rising newcomer to the cosmetics market. The Jenner publicist launched a push to obtain a Forbes cover for Kylie, a few months after Kim Kardashian West earned a Forbes cover in July 2016. They claimed that over the first 18 months of the company, revenues totaled $400 million, with Kylie earning a personal salary of $250 million. They opened up their books when pressured for evidence. Forbes was given tax filings revealing $307 million in 2016 revenues and personal income of more than $110 million for Kylie during meetings at Kris Jenner's opulent Hidden Hills, California mansion and the family accountant's office nearby. The accountant was quick to point out that it would have been enough to move her up to number 2 on the Celebrity 100 list, behind only Taylor Swift. However, although being genuine and caring, Kylie Jenner's signature, the papers weren't exactly convincing since the tale they propagated, that Kylie Cosmetics went from having no customers to making $300 million in sales in a single year, was implausible. Number 2. Inaccurate representation of wealth. We chose a more accurate estimate for our 2017 Celebrity 100 list after consulting with a few analysts and business professionals who also thought that the Jenners' assertions were improbable. Kylie earned $41 million in total, placing her position at 59. The Jenners' publicist said that Kris was very furious. "We've accomplished a lot." 2 months later, a report utilizing the same figures the Jenners initially attempted to provide Forbes appeared in WWD, a trade journal dubbed the Bible of Fashion. A source states that there have been raging conjecture regarding the size of her company, with estimates ranging from $50 million to $300 million. The bad news for more seasoned participants in the cosmetic industry is that Jenners easily outperformed the higher amount. Kris Jenner claimed that Kylie Cosmetics has made $420 million in retail sales in only 18 months. The article bragged that it was the first time the Jenners had revealed the scale of their company to the public, and they supplied WWD with paperwork. Number 1. Exaggerating sales. According to the Coty presentation, revenues for the year before the transaction were $177 million, far less than the at-the-time publicized forecasts. More troublingly, Coty claimed that the sales were up 40% from 2018, which means that the company only made approximately $125 million in revenue that year, much less than the $360 million the Jenners had misled Forbes to expect. According to Kylie's representatives, her skincare brand, which debuted in May 2019, generated $100 million in sales in its first 6 weeks. The documents demonstrate that the line was on pace to end the year with just $25 million in sales. The fact that the firm was far less than everyone had anticipated was a drawback of that revelation. In fact, the difference is so great that it is almost impossible for the Jenners' previous claims to be accurate. How could Kylie Cosmetics have made $125 million in sales in 2018 if it made $307 million in 2016, as claimed in the business purported tax filings? We've reached the conclusion of this video. Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our forthcoming videos. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Take care till the next video, and good luck.